Hello everyone. So in this video, we will learn how to create Trello cards from new Airtable records. So imagine this, you are using Airtable to create a database of your products. So the idea is that once a record of the product is created in Airtable, there must be a card in Trello reflecting the data of the product. So here you have two choices. First choice is copy all the details of the data of the product from Airtable, sort it out, and manually create a card in Trello. Now the problem with this approach is it's actually very repetitive and tiresome. So here I would suggest that you bring in some automation so that whenever a new record is created in Airtable, automatically create a card in Trello. So in this video, we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate Airtable and Trello. The best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. It can be done easily. Let me show you with an example. Okay, so I'm going to fill in the record. So the name of the guy is Troy. Okay, and the upgrade he has done to the product is he has added coolant added. So as you can see, this is my Airtable record. Okay, and we are basically adding a new line of record. And so the attachment, in the attachment, basically we are going to add the description. So the description is coolant added is nitrogen, better viscosity for product. So basically this is our record, newly created record. So the idea is that once a record is added in a project in Airtable, it will be reflected as a card in Trello. So let me just take you to Trello and show you the card that has been added. Okay, so let me take you to Trello. So as you can see, we have a card, coolant added. So let's explore the description. Coolant added is nitrogen better than viscosity for product by Troy. So basically this is the card and this is the description. So this is the whole gist. You add a record in Airtable, it will be reflected as a card in Trello. So to begin the actual integration process in the new tab, let me just type pabbly.com. So your obvious question is why pabbly.com? Well, we have an app called as Pabbly Connect that will integrate Airtable and Trello. So this is the website of pabbly.com. Let me just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also build your own free account in just 2 minutes. So let me just scroll down and here you will find Connect. Just click on Access now. Okay, so basically we are going to create a new workflow. So that is why I'm just going to click on Create Workflow. Okay, so we have to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Airtable to Trello. And let me just click on Create. Okay, so when you click on Create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So now we are going to create a new workflow. If you directly want to access this workflow, you can clone the template of this workflow, which is added as a link in the description box. So in the Choose app, how about we make it as Airtable, because we want to send the data from Airtable. That is why Airtable it is. Okay, so now in the trigger event, how about we make it as new record? New record is a trigger event. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically a if statement. It asks a question, if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new record is added in Airtable, then what action should be taken by the system? At present, we only have one trigger event, that is new record. Now in case if you want more trigger events according to your choice, all you have to do is just click on this section, that is help. Click here. Okay, so when you click on help section, you will be directed to the forum. This is known as Pabbly forum. So all you have to do is just click on this part, feature request. You can add your request for trigger or action events. Okay, so let me just take you back to Pabbly Connect and let me just click on connect. In the new credentials, we have to fill in the token. So to get the token, let me just take you to Airtable. So this is my Airtable account and let me just click on account. Again, let me just click on account. Okay, so let me just scroll down and this is the API section. I'm just going to copy the key. So this is your API key. I have copied it and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, so we have entered the API key. Let me just click on save. Okay, so when you click on save, you will find two fields, the base as well as the table. So basically, the base is all the bases that is present in my Airtable account. Let me just show you. So this is my Airtable account and we have a ton of bases. So as you can see, these are all the bases I have. Okay, so these are all the bases that is present here is being simply reflected here. Okay, so these are all the bases I have. Now I'm going to select a particular base. So this is a newly created base, that is new product launched. So I'm going to select this page. Okay, so new product launch. This is a newly created base that I have built solely for this workflow. So this is the base new product launch, and the corresponding table is table 1. So this is because there is only one table, that is table 1. Okay, so the idea is that once we click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of the recently added record. Okay, I repeat again, when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of the recently created record. So let me just show you. Okay, oops, it is showing no data at all. It's basically showing some kind of ID and some kind of created time. This is because for this particular base we haven't added any record. So let me just add one more record. So this base is about a new product that has been launched. So the name of the person who has launched this product is Martin, and he has launched Samsung phone, and the attribute he has of this phone is 64 megapixel camera and 6 GB RAM. Okay, so these are the description. Okay, so we have entered the person who has launched the product, we have entered the name of the product, that is Samsung phone, and this is the description. So let me just again go back to Pabbly Connect, and this time when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data, that is Martin, Samsung phone, and of course the description 32 megapixel and that 6 GB RAM thing. Okay, so let me do that. Let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so as you can see, we have the person that is Martin, we have the phone that is Samsung phone, and this was the time at which this was created, and this is the ID of the record, and then we have the attachment or the description, 32 megapixel camera, 6 GB RAM. So basically we are going to create a cart in Trello from these details. So what we have to do here is we are just going to click on this plus button. So when we click on this plus button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Trello? Trello it is. Now in the action event, how about we make it as add new card? Okay, so add new card is an action event. There are many more action events like create a board, invite member to a board, add custom field. All of them are a bunch of action events. Now just like the triggers, if you want more action events according to your choice, all you have to do is go to Pabbly forum and make a request. Okay, so add new card is the action event. Let me just click on connect. Okay, so in the new credentials, we have to fill in the three fields, the username, the API key, as well as the token. So to get all these details, let me just click on here. Okay, so when you click on here, you will be directed to first the API key, and after that we will be generating a token. So this is your key. I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. So this is my API key. Then we have the token and the username. We have to fill these two blanks also. So let me just click on this button, generate a token. Okay, so this is your username. I'm just going to copy mine. Okay, and I'm going to paste it here. Then comes this part, that is token. So to get the token, let me just scroll down and let me just click on allow. Okay, so it is showing the authorization is success. So let me just take and paste the token. Okay, so let me just click on save. Okay, so as you can see, a set of blanks has appeared in front of you. The purpose of these blanks is very simple. We are going to create a card in a particular board of Trello from the data that we have received from Airtable via Pabbly Connect. So we have the board as alpha board. So this is because, let me just show you all the boards. So these are all the boards that is present in my Trello account. Let me just remove this and let me just show you the boards. So these are the boards we have. And at present it is showing alpha board. So what if I change it to Moonstuck? Okay, so this is the board I'm choosing, and here we have a list. So let me just first take you to the board that is Moonstuck. So this is the board. Nope, let it load. Yeah, so this is the Moonstuck board. Okay, this is the Moonstuck board, and these are the list we have: Crater, Apollo, Equator, South Pole, North Pole, Tropic of Cancer. Okay, and Jira issues, WordPress. So basically these are all the list we have. So all the list that is present here is being reflected here. This is because Pabbly Connect is integrated with Trello. So now my idea is that what if I create a new list for Airtable? So I'm going to create a list called as Airtable. Okay, so let me just click on add list. Okay, so a new list called as Airtable has been added here. So let me just go to Pabbly Connect and let me just refresh this list. Okay, so as you can see, we will find a newly created list that is Airtable. So our idea is very clear. We are going to create a card in this particular board in this particular list. So let's start with the name. So the name of the card is, it will be basically the product name, that is Samsung phone. Now in the description, we are just going to map the description as okay, launched by, and then we are going to add the name of the person who has launched, that is Martin. Okay, so we have added the description. So the position, it should be always at the top, because the idea is that once a card is created, it will be always at the top of the list. So the position is kept as top. In the URL source, we don't have to add anything, nor for the due date. All we have to do at this point is just click on save and send test request to create a card. So we have clicked it. Okay, so the API response is showing the card has been created. So let me just take it to Moonstuck. Okay, so as you can see, we do have a card. So this is the card, Samsung phone, 32 megapixel camera, 6 GB RAM, launched by Martin. So the presence of this card shows that we have successfully integrated Airtable and Trello with help of Pabbly Connect. Now before you leave, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So here I'm just going to minimize this action window and I'm going to minimize the trigger window. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Airtable to Pabbly Connect, and then you have integrated Pabbly Connect to Trello. So now there's a perfect flow of data between Airtable and Trello. Excellent.